come on. Why is it not working? Turret 1. Turret 2.
Minehead launched. Escape pod will arrive when Minehead has been secured. Hang in there.
Jesus.
Lights up!
Okay, focusing on the fight. No chat. Do. Okay, a minute and a full minute until the portal arrives. Nice. Okay, let's wait for the supply drop then. Stop shooting me, indeed.
Reloading!
Too late. I wanted to blast a grenade in its face.
Drop pod inbound.
Okay, where? Show me. Okay, it's still drilling through.
Drop pod has landed and is ready for takeoff. Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Whoa. Okay. Are we missing the last one? There he comes. Nice. For Carl. But in a child's voice. Okay, that one was nice. Rather quick. Okay, level 14. And I think we're missing just the last one, right? Weekly core hunt, indeed.
Silent bonus is within reach. Just
Heavy
one
hitter.
more mission to complete.
For the driller. Okay, I will leave the game as well, because I don't know where they are going. Let's find our mission. Okay, by the way, now I know that I have one blank matrix core, so... I don't see anything here. No, I have no clue how this works. Hey! I can kick the hammer around. Or the hammer kicks me around. That's odd. Must be some kind of a bug. Okay, we're going for the mission. Glacial strata again. And it's a point extraction. Wild chasm. Should be nice. Okay, unless I will be kicked, that should be fine.
Objectives to fulfill. Let's get her done, lads. That's it, lads. Rock and stone. Rock and stone. The darkness.
Okay, Rocky Mountain.
Bang your head to this.
Orders from management. Stop dancing and get to it.
Okay, let me drink the beer. There we have it. Happy human holiday! Smelly orc. Rock and stone. Leave no dwarf behind. Indeed. Welcome, Smelly orc. And thank you very much for the follow, Codemon. Thank you so much. And DK, so blank cores are infusing in missions. So that is only the only option of using them. You need to go for those random events and you need to infuse them, right? Nice. Okay, I hope they will not change the mission, because I would love to go for this one, please.
Rock and stone.
Rock solid. Let's get this mission rolling.
Drop sequence initiating.
For Carl, indeed. Okay, time for more water. Keep hydrated. Don't you forget to drink. All of you in chat. In those terminals with Tri-Light keys. Understood. Okay. All right. I actually didn't notice. Do you get Tri-Light keys? Or... Aw, what the hell? Okay. I will not attempt to reconnect. GG, no rock and stone. Yeah, that was kind of sad for some reason. Yeah, I guess the whole host dropped for some reason. This is hazard level 4. Ouch. Well, let's have fun. This is gonna be nasty. If they won't just kick me right away, because maybe they will. We'll see. No matter. Just doing this for fun.
An extra miner has been assigned to your team.
Well, they obviously left a dwarf behind, which was me. Hey there, buddies. Okay, time to put the turrets down right away. What was that loud banging?
I feel vitalized.
Okay, let's go. There is one. So snowy. Yeah. Well, I like it. I like it that way. We actually don't have any snow. So, I don't know. Maybe one day in 100 years we will yet again get snow on Christmas. Not anymore. Bump. There we go. 3 out of 7. There is another one. And Magnite, of course. Pickaxe to the face. Solutions.
Suck on this, you freak of nature!
What is this? Is this looted? Is this looted or what am I looking at? Or am I blind? No! Should be there, right? Where in the hell's name? I'm confused. Somewhere in here. There it is.
Contact! Lock and load!
That's a very odd spawn. Right in the middle of a different kind of rock. Toggle flashlight. Oh, that's... yeah. Forgot about it completely. Thank you. I guess that was F. Yep, that was F. Well, isn't that neat?
Wondering if quite as much as moving guys is the best way to earn your living.
Secondary objective completed. Fine job.
That's rather deadly what he's doing. Just shooting the icicles down.
Lines are coming.
Your time is up, Craig! Die like your mother dead!
Damn you buggers. You gotta take this. Heal and reload.
Feeling much better now. Sweet!
Alright.
Exemplary work. You've achieved
Okay.
the record.
Job well done.
Launch the minehead and we'll send in the escape can.
Alright. Anybody depositing anything? Because otherwise, well, we might as well go. Let's go grab something as well.
Cliffy guy!
Anything worthwhile here? Not really. Nothing that I can see. Shoot. Jesus Christ, what you doing? A little bit of nitra.
I made a platform. Attack!
For Carl, indeed.
Rock and stone, brother.
We gotta find it.
Rock and stone forever. Rock and stone, yeah. Like that. Rock and stone. We are unbreakable. Rock and stone. Rock and
Supply drop has been ordered and is on the way.
rock and stone.
Come on, where's for Carl?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
For Carl.
There we go. Gotta do it for Carl. Okay, I'm pretty full, so the resupply is for the others. Anywho, there's a little bit of red sugar here.
Just what the doctor.
Yum, yum, yum. Munch, munch, munch. So where is everyone? Two guys are there. What have they found? Is it gold? Dun 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 dun. You steppin'? Should be you steppin' or US steppin'. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you.
Launched. Let us stand back.
Hello everyone. How are you doing today?
Like that. Swallow this.
Too many supply pods around. Okay, where are my turrets?
Reloading.
There we go.
Yes.
Nice. Thank you very much for the raid. How have you been doing today, and what were you streaming? You Steppin'. Okay. Welcome, you Steppin', and thank you again. How was your day? I can only guess that you were streaming Deep Rock Galactic as well.
Positions. The swarm's here.
Okay, we're gonna fight a little more. Okay, decoy time. Jesus. Whoa, look at that oppressor. You step in. Yes, you have an addiction. Thank you. Thank you, my good sir. Indeed, I'm enjoying the game very much. And I will be returning to it for sure. I'm fairly new, so still learning, still asking a lot of stupid questions. But that's how it is. Thank you again. Thank you for the raid. And welcome everyone, if you decide to stay. At least for a little while.
Out of explosive.
Minomus, right? Minomes or Minomus? What is the best pronunciation for you? Serious viewership, we will now judge you on every single step. You can. I don't mind. I will still keep dying and doing the game, you know. Just game it as much as I can. Right. I think I just crossed 1,400 hours. Jesus. Congratulations then. I guess a celebration is in order. Maybe I have what, 30? 35? Something like that. So this engineer is the only promoted dwarf that I have right now. And this is the first weekly Breach the Core assignment that I'm doing. We finished the normal Breach the Core mission that you get for the very first time that had like 6 or 9 steps, and this is the weekly one with just 3. I think I will use the services of a resupply pod very soon. Should still have a few. Those are rookie numbers. Grab some coffee. This will be our first 96-hour run. You wish. You wish indeed. Well, I would never be able to stream that long, so... But interesting concept. Interesting concept indeed. I'm not sure why I would be really torturing myself 96 hours. But arriving in 40 seconds. Doop 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 doop. Okay. It's a little quiet now. There you go, you freaking nature. Okay, drop pod inbound. I'm shooting like crazy and our corgi is just relaxing on the floor. Like if nothing was happening. Damn. Okay, I have grabbed it. I almost died. That's not nice. Maybe I actually will die? No? No. Alright.
Leave no dwarf behind. One sentry ready to be built.
All aboard? No? Oh, we are. Great. I'm a little bit electrified, but that's all good. We're bringing a few friends back home in the pod, I guess. Erxamp, any cool overclocks for engineer you like? I didn't get any. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I have been looking into those and, well, I don't know what the options are and I haven't really received any. The overclocks that I saw were for Gunner, well, the engineer, but the breach cutter, which I'm not really using, so it wasn't recommended to me. And the other ones were for a driller, so I saw nothing of my personal interest. Ghostly Pale. It's like the game specifically gives you the other overclocks of the characters that you are not really playing right now. Okay, multiplayer session ended. Okay, let's claim the perks. There we go. And I got a Steam achievement. Steve achievement? No, Steve. Steam. And that goes as performance matters. Complete 10 milestones. Interesting. Interesting indeed. We need one more mining expedition to get 2 more perk points. And it could be a mining expedition in the salt pits, if there is one, to get those 2 in one hit. Firebomb. And again I fell asleep. Well, that's only understandable because it's the middle of the night for you still. Or maybe it's the morning, right? Erxam, too bad. It will get better with machine events because you can choose which overclock you get. True. So those are the random events in the mission, right? The machine events. That's what you mean. Yeah. We were talking about that a little bit today. And I actually did too, because the other players initiated them. But I had no clean matrix scores, so I couldn't do anything. It was useless for me. Just exp. Firebomb, I hope the game has gone well. It's been pretty great so far. We have finished the initial Breach the Core mission, and now the weekly one, which was a little shorter. So this is what I have right now. Perfectly tuned cooler for the driller, but this is for what? It's for the cryo cannon. I haven't leveled up the driller at all, so I don't have the cannon. But this may be a thing that I will use later on. Heavy hitter for the experimental plasma charger, also for the driller. No idea what that is. I guess this is also an unlock. Some extensive tweaking to how the shots are prepared can increase the pure damage of the weapon, but at the cost of more heat per shot and reduce battery size. Aww. Aww. It's not too good. XM, then go for deep dives. Yeah, deep dives. I haven't done any yet. I really haven't. Because I have unlocked them very recently. When did we promote the guy? I guess we promoted maybe on Christmas? I think. Because I was doing a half stream on Christmas. We might have just promoted the engineer exactly then. So I went for the other missions to unlock the weeklies, and we didn't go for any deep dives yet. Firebomb, so now it's definitely the morning, 6:26. So good morning to you. And Erxem, overclocked firing mechanism scout is nuts. I main scout. Oh, okay. So that is something you really love. Overclocked firing mechanism. It's more bullets, faster, and it kicks like a mule. Significantly faster rate of fire, but stronger recoil. So, do you recommend it? Should I forge it right away? Because I wouldn't mind. We have a lot of materials. I can have it for the times when I will play the scout. That will most probably take a little time. So, return to sender. Yeah, this is another one for the breach cutter, and I don't care about it much. Then we have these skin sets. One for the scout, primal blood, and ghostly pale for the driller. Is there a way to see it? Okay, you can see the combination here, but you don't see it on the guns. I would actually love to be able to see it on the guns, or maybe have a little preview right here. Firebomb, guten Tag. Well, guten Tag to you, but I'm not German, you know. But to all the German people. Irksome, so if you have the scout weapon with some improvements, yeah, forge it. It's the one I have equipped. So it would just be forged for thinking about the future, so... Well, you know what? Since it will take a lot of time, I will just keep it. They don't disappear, right? They will be in the list, and as soon as I will wish to have them, I can still craft them. I guess that will be the way to go. I will just quickly review what assignments we still have. Nice, okay. Weekly priority assignment. New hazard level, lethal. Are you serious? So hazard level 4 is not enough? Complete this assignment on hazard 4 to unlock hazard level 5. Hazard 5 is more brutal than any of the other difficulties and is meant to only challenge the best of the best. As the saying goes, get ready to die, play Haz 5. That's a nice saying.